My name is Claudio Pirola. I'm Italian. I'm president of the association which is called Raggiungere, which is an association which was born about 27 years ago from the English experience of reach, and from that the name of the Italian Raggiungere. It's an association of families who wanted to share their experiences and put together all the things they knew in the meantime, and trying to put all these experiences at other families' disposal. Of course, the aim of Raggiungere is not to solve problems. For limbs deficiency, of course, it's not so possible, but at least to improve lives of people who are born with limbs deficiencies. That's the aim of Raggiungere. Once a month, we offer to our associates the performance of a doctor who especially comes to us, and we can visit all the children. It's absolutely free. It's a service which is put at all families' disposal by Raggiungere, and I think that, well, that way we can offer support, as I was saying in the very beginning of this interview. We can offer support to all those families who need it. But in addition to this, the families can take advantage of our experience thanks to the updated information that we can put at everybody's disposal. And last but not least, we think that all the families can also take advantage of the, let's say, social aspects, because quite often we saw it when we went to Sicily this springtime. There are still some places in Italy where it's very difficult to talk about disability in a very open way. This is something we want to overcome. It's not possible in 2012 to have some difficulties to talk about something which is so evident. And so our mission is also cultural. We want to help families to talk very openly about this condition. So I think that once the families get in touch with us and see how open we are vis-a-vis this kind of condition, well, they feel more at ease. As I was saying, we cannot solve the problem. This is not our aim. But at least our community is growing, and families are, at the end, quite happy to share experiences and talk very openly, much more as they did before, also in some very difficult regions and situations, as in Italy we have. Well, one of the most important goals of Raggiungere is certainly to share experiences. That's why we're very involved in sharing experiences at national level with some other communities and with institutional levels. We normally organize meetings, workshops, trying to let the people know much more about disability. And we have ordinary contacts with several universities, for instance, University of Messina, of Pisa, of Modena. And just next week we'll be in Modena, by the way, to share a special agreement with the hospital of Modena, whereby our families will have much more proactive support in terms of disability. And this will be very valid, we suppose, for the new families who will have the possibility to have a new service granted at national level. This is a new team which was created in Modena, and we are very satisfied that Raggiungere was considered by this new team.
Your input
there. That's quite a good thing. This is what we are doing. Then, of course, we have ordinary contacts also with the most important prothetic workshops in Italy, and we have a website where which is www.raggiungere.it, where we put all the information online, and so are very satisfied that many families, through also that site, can get in touch quite easily with us, and starting from that we exchange experiences, and our community is growing therefore. Well, you know, it's quite an important goal for us because we started from the, let's say, Milanese level. We are located in Milan, and so the first thing we did, and which was quite easy for us, was to get in touch with all the families in the area of Milan and in the area of Lombardy region. Then, starting from that, our association developed its activity, and we have now 14 regional representatives, which are very, very active on the territory. We're very satisfied with this activity. And so we developed our activity on national levels, we consolidated it, and then the next step we thought could be also to improve our knowledge, sharing experiences abroad. So last year we had the opportunity to take part in the annual meeting in Edinburgh organized by EDRIC, and starting from there we developed some contacts with the people who were there and who invited us, who at least told us that it was good for us to be invited to this meeting of EDRIC. So starting from that, we got in touch with the organization, and here we are. So what we want to do is to share experience at an international level, and we are very satisfied that today this possibility is reality. So here we are.